Good morning, children. In our last class, we have discussed about the retreating monsoons, right? Still, today also we are continuing that topic only. It is retreating monsoons. Yesterday, we have discussed about the temperatures which are varying from the south to north. It means the temperature is decreasing from south to north. And one more important thing is Dras Valley in Jammu and Kashmir near Kargil that always notes a lowest temperature of about minus 45 degrees Celsius. As I told you that it is the coldest place in the India and the excessive cold in the North India during this season. Do you know why? So I'm going to tell you the following reasons why it is that much cool or the coldest place in India in the North India. Okay. So first of all, in the month of February, the cold winds from the Caspian Sea blow over the northwestern part of India. Okay, in the month of February, the cold winds from the Caspian Sea, which you can see here. The second thing is Punjab, Haryana, and Rajasthan experiences continental type of climate because they are located far away from the sea and they don't experience the moderating influence of the sea. The snowfall in the nearby Himalayan ranges creates cold weather situations. But in peninsular India, the average temperatures lies between 20 to 25 degrees Celsius and it does not have any well-defined cold weather season. The coastal areas hardly experience any seasonal change in the distribution pattern of temperature. It is due to the moderating influence of the sea and proximity to the equator. Proximity means nearness to the equator. For example, the mean maximum temperature for June at Thiruvananthapuram is 29.5 degrees Celsius and it is 31 degrees Celsius for January. So there is no much difference between the lowest and the highest temperature. So very less difference. During this season, the northeastern trade winds prevailing over the country, these winds blow from land to sea, and hence most part of the India or the country it is dry season. As these winds blow from the northeast to the southwest, these winds are called northeast monsoon. Now, there are some areas which also receive rainfall in winter, and they are first one central part of India and northern part of the peninsula. It means both of them are peninsular regions. So the central part of peninsula and the northern part of peninsula they get occasional rainfall in winter. Though the amount of the rainfall is meager, it is quite beneficial for the rabi crops, mainly wheat, that grows in that season. That's why these crops are also known as wheat crops. Some weak temperate cyclones from the Mediterranean Sea cause rainfall in Delhi, Haryana, Punjab, and western UP. These low pressure systems are called western cyclonic disturbances. They originate over the Mediterranean Sea. They travel eastwards across Iran and Pakistan and reach India during winter season. On an average, these regions receive 4 to 5 showers of rain and it is very helpful for growing of wheat, which is a rabi crop. So these rainfalls mainly occur between December and February. The northeast part of India also gets rainfall during winter months. The states that receive winter rainfall are Arunachal Pradesh and Assam. They get rainfall between 25 to 15 millimeters during winters. In the months of October and November, northeast monsoon while crossing over Bay of Bengal pick up more moisture and brings torrential rainfall over Tamil Nadu coast and southern tips of Andhra Pradesh. If I take up the coast of Tamil Nadu, it receives rainfall from three different sources: southwest monsoons, season of retreating monsoons and northeast monsoons. So from southwest monsoons, northeast monsoons and retreating monsoons also they receive rainfall. Similarly, even Punjab also receives rainfall from three different sources, and they are Arabian Sea branch, Bay of Bengal branch and western cyclone disturbances. So the Punjab also receives the rainfall from three sources. They are from Arabian Sea branch they receive rainfall, Bay of Bengal branch receive rainfall and western cyclone disturbances also they receive rainfall. So children, with this I conclude the whole chapter. Thank you.